Hello everybody, I am Sushil. In this video, I am going to explain one of the important and essential and interesting concept in engineering, that is special in mechanical engineering. So the concept is Pascal's law. The Pascal's law, which comes in fluid mechanics, and it's practically very easy to understand. In our real life, we've seen some mechanisms, some components works on this principle, but actually we don't know these are mechanisms and these are components works on Pascal's law. So in this video we will define theoretically what is Pascal's law, and now we will understand how this Pascal's law works in our real life. So the definition of Pascal's law is, according to the Pascal's law, for an incompressible fluid, the pressure is applied at a point which is equally distributed in all the directions. Means when we are applying a pressure for an incompressible fluid, incompressible fluids are the fluids whose density is not vary, or we can't change the density of that fluid. So those it call it as incompressible fluid. So for an incompressible fluid, applying the pressure which is equally distributed in all the directions. So this is a statement of Pascal's law. Now we will understand practically how this Pascal's law will work. So the best example in our practical life, that is the car service centers. Car service centers uses plunger, hydraulic plungers to lift the car in upward direction. Again they use plungers to lift down the car in downward direction after the servicing. And the second application is lifts, hydraulic lifts, whatever lifts we are using in malls or in big bazaars or in cinema halls, those all works on Pascal's law. So now practically we will understand first. So with the smallest experiment, so let's start. Okay, now by this experiment I am going to explain how the Pascal's law will work practically. So in car service station, in hydraulic lift, moving heavy object, so we use hydraulic power which is works on Pascal's law. So considering two pistons, these are the two pistons, we will apply pressure on one piston, so that automatically another piston will move. When I apply pressure on another piston, again the first piston will move automatically. So let's start. So now see, I am applying pressure on one piston, so which is equally distributed to another piston. Again I will apply pressure on one piston, again automatically the another piston will move. So in car service centers, what they will do, they need to lift the car in upward direction. So in that condition they will fix the car on this platform, this surface, they will apply load, the car will lift, they will do service. Then after, in order to bring the car downward, they will pull this plunger backward direction, so that automatically that plunger will come down, and this along with the car will also come down. So this is the practical application of Pascal's law. In order to move heavy object, there also hydraulic power is used, which is basically works on Pascal's law. So let's consider one example. Take a glass of water which is fully filled with water. So let's move this full quantity of water with small amount of water filled inside this tube. Now I will fix one piston, so at this I will apply pressure. Small quantity of water in this pipe will move this large quantity of water inside the glass. Now again, so this is the practical application, because the hydraulic power is very powerful. Almost everywhere we can see including hydraulic press machines also. They use this principle, means Pascal's principle. So this is a practical application of hydraulics with Pascal's law. Thank you.